Hi guys, I have this live clip of Dom speaking to Jack, and she's talking to Jack about what happened with Mitch and Tamara, how Mitch and Tamara have been hanging out a lot with each other now, like all the time.
Yeah, and Mitch is denying all this and he's, basically lying, and she's like, no. Yeah, and we've also found it too. We found his Instagram story, and we want to put that up first to show that he is hanging out with Tamara at
These events, the Celebrity
Slim thing. And it was mostly about him saying, oh, I don't like to get involved. I don't want to be involved in all this MAFS stuff. And she's like, no, you're talking crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, you're at the Celebrity Slim event with all these other MAF people from previous seasons.
Yeah, Melissa and, is it Bruce? Bryce, yeah. So they're
he's doing so.
All the villains are kind of hanging out together. You know, they've all found each other and are all hanging out with each other. So I want to put this clip up first so you guys can understand what Dom is talking to Jack about. Now I want to put this forward too. Before MAFS, I have never ever heard of wigging. I've never heard of wigging. Never in my life have I ever heard of wigging.
I don't
like the word. It sounds so weird. It sounds like someone's losing their hair or something. They're wigging out.
You don't even know me. Oh, you know, wigging on your body. Wigging on your body. Wigging on your body. You know, wigging on your body.
It's occasionally when someone criticises or speaks angrily to someone else about something that person has said or done.
Is that what his
I don't
definition
know.
of wigging?
Is that what his definition is of wigging?
Or is wigging a new slang that we don't know about?
I don't know what wigging is, but we're wigging out.
Thing.
I'm wigging out. If I hear the word wigging, I would probably think, if I had to assume, that wigging means stressed out. I'm stressed out, guys, but I don't think it means stressed.
I don't think he means it. No,
I don't know what he means.
I think he means that you being an idiot, maybe.
I don't know, but I don't like the sound of it. It just sounds weird.
I don't know.
Stop your wigging, boy. Stop your wigging, bruh.
So I'm just going to tell you what happened, Jack, because I haven't even told you. But Mitch tried calling me like twice, and then he tried FaceTiming me. And then he was saying, oh, you're not answering my call. Are you wigging? You're wigging now. Why are you being so immature? Because I said to him, you need to stop with all the immature bullshit and the tit for tat crap.
Yeah.
And he was just sending me some messages and then tried calling me like 3 times, and I didn't want to answer. I didn't want to answer because I didn't know if it was Tamara, and I said to him, the person that you're hanging around with has verbally abused me multiple times, like has verbally abused me on the phone. And I just said, I'm not answering. I said, go and ask her. You two are hanging out. Go and ask Tamara why I'm upset and I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? So then he's like saying to me, oh, you're wigging that you won't answer and all of this shit. And I'm just like, I just didn't reply from that onwards. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
No, it's all in the past now, and I think that's the big. I'm so done with all the.
No, it is. No, see, but that's the thing. It is in the past, but like certain people are still continuing with this like horrible bullshit that they just keep perpetuating. And
back, I don't like it.
I know, I don't like it either, but like I don't know, like it's like, come on, Mitch, like you blocked Ella, for months, and now you're just expecting. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That really annoyed me because I know how much it hurt Ella.
I know. Yeah.
Because he goes, oh yeah, it's a TV show. I can't be bothered with all this, bullshit. I'm like, mate, you're the one going to these dumb events and hanging around these people that know, like.
Just
like,
so hectic.
Go to your Celebrity Slim events. Like, are you joking? Like, you're literally hanging out with people who are like the dead shits of the universe.
I think it's it's so. I don't actually know what that. Like, what was it he went to? So you know how to touch on everything. What? Because I know there was the photo of him and Tamara and Bryce and Melissa or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They went to some event.
Some event. I don't really know. It was something to do with some brand that Jessica Howe is a part of.
Yeah.
Something.
Look, I don't agree with diet culture, and I don't agree with selling people things that.
Is it a diet thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So whatever. That's not the point here. The point here is that
he didn't want
he's trying to tell me that he's like, oh, whatever, like he's not having any part in it, but then like hangs out with certain people and
following on from there.
And he's like,
know.
oh, I didn't know. I knew that Tamara called Ella, but I didn't know that Tamara called you. And I'm like, Mitch, don't bullshit to me, because I know when you called Ella,
she told
you.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't bullshit to me. I'm like, don't lie. Don't be a liar. Like, I have the facts. I have the receipts, mate. And I always have. So don't lie to my face.
Receipts. That throws me back to reunion.
Yeah.
I've literally never heard that before reunion, and I lost it. No. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know why he called you multiple times. It's a bit weird, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's all.
It's not taking over my brain. It's just the fact that when I see my friend being hurt, and people, like, now that we've got our Instagrams back, I feel like certain people have taken that as just, oh, now I can say whatever I want, and I can be the hugest smart ass and say things in an indirect way to hurt this person. I won't stand for that. I won't stand for that.
No, I agree.
And I see all you guys commenting and like standing up for Ella, and we see it too. We really do, because it would be so hard, like, if we the way that we're trying to deal with it is just to ignore it, and not give them any clout, because that's what they want. Because when you hear people talk shit about you, it's so hard to not react back. I don't know about you, Jack, but that's how I feel. Hey, Jack. Yeah. So the question I was asking was, how are you dealing with seeing stuff online and then not
Yeah, not react. Look, I think I'm quite good at. I think the only thing I don't really care if anyone says anything about me. I really don't. Like, it doesn't really bother me. I think if people are saying stuff, I definitely have to I haven't really. Okay, this is one good point. I haven't overly invested. I don't really know what's happening online because I haven't been looking a great deal. That's my first one.
Okay, so your thing is literally just.
I'm living in the moment. I know my close friends. I know who I know who I want to support, and that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
I haven't thought everything else. Because I don't know, it's more just the person that I am in terms of, like, I haven't, what I'm like, I've never really looked at this kind of stuff before, so it's not really.
And I can vouch for that. You've been like that the entire time I've known you, and that is how you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me,
if I see like a verbal and there's someone that's saying something to someone and all that shit, I'm standing up straight away. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind with that. In terms of reading things and reading into this, like, different little things, I don't see it because I'm not looking.
I know people keep asking and keep commenting in here, like, are you guys together and all of that? And we're not together romantically, guys, but we have such a connection and a bond that is undefinable, and you know what I mean? And we're there for each other every single day. Like, I truly don't know how to explain it, but we're here to support each other through this incredible, crazy journey.
Part of it.
Hey, babe, here's a good question. What's the biggest lesson you learnt on MAFS?
Yeah, I think one of the big ones for me is I was disappointed in myself for not speaking up about some things. Not about us, about some of the things that were happening around us. Maybe earlier on, about certain things that I saw and maybe didn't quite recognise. I like to see the best in everything, every situation, every individual, every being. But I mean, eventually, you slowly understand. And when I hear things, I'm like, I speak up when I do, but I think I should speak up a little bit earlier. It's probably one of the biggest learnings that I've had.
I learnt so many lessons on MAFS. I don't know how to pick one. I truly don't. I learnt so much. I don't even know where to start, honestly. The whole thing was a learning curve.
I'll tell you, that's a very interesting point. I don't think I learned a little bit less about myself in relationships, but more about getting to know someone in a relationship. I
Yeah,
learned a
that's
lot
so
about.
smart. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
So
so much sense.
yeah, because I don't think I changed in the way that I am, but I did learn a lot about how you get to know someone, especially in that sped up time period. And like, so I remember we were butting heads a fair bit at the start. Not really butting heads, but we were just like not on the same wavelength, and then we were.
Yeah.
Like it changed very quick. I don't know when it was, but it changed very quick, and then we're very much just in
I
tune.
think also another thing that like didn't obviously get shown on the show, but because it was COVID, and we didn't really have a lot of free time. A separate, or like in a regular relationship, you're not together 24/7. You're doing your regular life, so it isn't a normal relationship. So I think that
no, it's not.
getting used to living with someone and doing that again was a completely
and
that was
even more so. It's not someone you knew. We just got this is no bullshit. Like from the first night that we met, we lived together. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around that. Yeah, the first bit was a little bit of a holiday because we had the honeymoon and stuff. So that was a little bit less like felt like more of a holiday. But then it became when you moved into the apartment, like that's home for you for a couple of months. We were there, so it is. Yeah.
I was so sad when we moved. I was sad.
Oh, look. I have terrible memories in Sky Suites, but I also have amazing memories in Sky Suites. It gives me the shivers thinking about the place, but I really liked our apartment. Yeah, we had that good, the coffee machine, which was sick, pancake sundaes, and the that little balcony was good too.